Okay, so in this we're gonna keep going with different. We'll just play around with different ideas. We'll use mostly sus kind of chords and major chords with upper extensions at times, and just see the various effects it produces depending on the type of chord you use. So, and I try to keep it as short as possible, so because you don't want to learn too many things at once, but these are things to play around with now. Once you've gotten to a certain level of understanding chromatic mediants, start messing around with different ideas. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's use a sus chord, okay, on C, maybe with Lydian. Let's go back to the old idea, the ideas we'd already learned. Sus, Lydian, E, sus, E, sus with Lydian, G, sus with Lydian, B with sus, Lydian, sus 2 and Lydian. See, that's a very pleasant effect, and you could use that in, if you're a film score guy. See, I'm just using these sus chords over the chromatic mediant shifts, and then a Lydian scale over every time. C Lydian, E Lydian, G Lydian, B Lydian. Maybe we'll use it sus sharp 4, the Lydian note, and maybe just to a basic triad on the shift, E, and then do the same thing on G, sus 2, sharp 4, and then to B major. Try something like that. Actually, we'll arpeggiate it. This is what we're going to do. We're going to use the same formula, median shift formula. So maybe I'm thinking in my head that this, you could arpeggiate this like this. Okay, I'm using a flat 6 on the E. So flat 6 on the B. So you could try stuff like that. No third on the C. Okay, just the sus 2 sharp 4. Maybe we'll use a major 7th 9 on E, go to a G major with a 7th, holding over in common tones. This is actually a fun trick. Maybe we'll go to C after the E and with a sharp 11, okay? If you don't know what that is, it's C, or 7, there's a regular 11, sharp 11, so. E9, major, C, sharp 11. So experiment with things like that. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it well. At this point you should probably know that stuff. Dominant chords, and switching between with the like a dominant 9th chord, it's going to be very impressionistic. So I'm just outlining the chords. C dominant 9, A flat dominant 9. So it's got a very impressionistic sound with that flat 7 and regular 9. Now if you use a flat 9, that's almost disturbing, but it could be a cool effect. So never discount anything. So I could do something like compare it to the regular 9s. See how the flat 9 is just way more tense. You notice it creates a diminished chord. So so it's a very tense sound. So that chromatic mediant shift between flat 9s is is very tense sounding, so you can use that in very tense music. So there we go. We'll leave it here for now because I don't want to throw too many ideas at once at someone. So just literally just kind of play around with these things using sus chords and chromatic mediant shifts with a scale over them, like I did Lydian or something, or alternate between sus chords and regular basic triads. Use upper extensions and seventh chords and whatnot, and try to shift around with major chords, and we'll cover minor chords later. And major chords in different kind of scale, like the sharp 11 would be a Lydian and whatnot, as I did on the C chord, from the E major 7th regular 9 to C 7 sharp 4, which is the sharp 11s. So kind of that Lydian sound. So mess with all kinds of any kind of combination you can think of. And we'll go on to minor chords next.